when we get into the vocals and the verse of the song. The chords are E minor, G major, A sus2, it's like an A chord but no fourth finger on there, back to E minor. So try to practice those chords with a light strum. Back to E minor. So E minor, G, A sus2, now the part changes and goes E minor to C, but what we do with this C chord is that we pull off on the first finger and add our second finger to the second fret of the G. So we would have E minor, keep that on repeat, E minor to C, then we go to a D, but in this D we do not have our second finger on just yet. You play it with the open E and ride it on up to your fourth finger on the third fret. So far this next part is now E minor to C, D, back to E minor. So two sections, right? Your first section is E minor to G to A sus2 to E minor. Then it repeats. Next section, E minor. Then it goes to the C. Raise your first finger, bring your second finger down to the G, D sus2, D, D sus4, adding the fourth finger on, back to E minor. Alright, also with that, you have part 1, part 2, you have the licks in the middle that hold it all together. Now, one of the more popular ones that they use is open A, hammer on the second finger to the second fret, same thing on the D, then hit it on open. To E minor. So repeat that nice and slow. Pick once, then hit D open again. Keep that on repeat. When the song kicks in with the full band, this is charted out, you have E, C, A minor, E minor, C, into D. Try to get in and out of those chords as clean as possible. So you have 4 things going on in this segment here. Part 1, E minor, G, A sus4. Part 2, E minor with the C, into the D. Then you have the licks in the middle that are going to help tie this whole thing in together. And then playing the chords clean through. E minor, C, A minor, E minor, C, D. Try to play them clean, get in and out of them as cleanly as possible, and of course, call or email me if you have any questions. Break this down into the 4 parts that I did right there, and it should not pose too much of an issue within being able to move forward and get this technique down. I believe that you definitely can, but of course, call or email